What Velotric e-bike should you get? Recently, Velotric has been releasing a lot of new awesome e-bikes, and they have a pretty wide selection now to choose from. And so in this video, I wanted to discuss what e-bike should you consider that would be best suited for your needs. And if you're trying to decide what e-bike to get in general, I still think there will be some applicable tips in here for you, so keep watching and stay tuned. When you're trying to make a decision to decide what e-bike to get, the three things I think you should consider is your purpose, the environment, and the cost. Let's start off with purpose, or in other words, what are you going to be using your e-bike for? If you can decide how you're going to use your e-bike, then this will help you make a decision of what e-bike to actually get. Because if you want to use your e-bike for leisure, then you're going to choose a different e-bike that would be great for cycling or for fitness or for taking it hunting if you want to use it in that way. So how do you plan on using your e-bike? Do you want to just go around your block and neighborhood and get long range? That will be a different e-bike that I would choose for you or recommend for you versus something that you want to use to haul children or to haul groceries or to use it to drive to work every day as a normal commuter. So decide how you're actually going to use your e-bike and the purpose you're going to use it for. Now, before I get into environment and cost, I want to let you know that this video is made possible by Velotric. They were kind enough to sponsor this content so that it could help you out to decide what e-bike to get. Velotric is actually one of my favorite brands, and I'm not just saying that, or I'm not just reading a script. I actually believe that. They make great products, and a lot of times they use quality parts. I love their brand because they use hydraulic brakes a lot of times. They have great suspension on their e-bikes. They're really comfortable. Ergonomically, all their products are really well made. I love their hand grips on their bikes. So overall, they just feel like a really nice product. Velotric was actually one of the first brands that I started using when I started riding e-bikes, and I absolutely fell in love with them. And they've been good to me ever since. I've loved all their new releases and all their new products. So if you're interested in picking up a Velotric e-bike, then I'll put a link in the description below for you to check them out for yourself. The next thing I think you should consider when choosing what e-bike is right for you is the environment. Are you going to be riding on pavement, on gravel roads, on dirt trails? Are you going to be riding in the city or the country? Are you going to be riding over a lot of hills? Are you going to be riding on flat pavement? This will help you decide what e-bike to get as well, because different e-bikes will accommodate those different terrains a lot better. The next thing you should consider is the cost. And with Velotric products, they're all priced pretty similarly. Anywhere from like $1,000 to $2,000 is the range of prices that you'll see. And quite honestly, if you can choose an e-bike based on the previous two examples I gave you rather than cost, then I feel like you'll get a much more fitted e-bike to your needs. But if cost is an issue, then you should definitely consider it, because that will dictate what e-bike you can afford and what e-bike you can get. And the next thing to do is to look at their selection and figure out which one is best for you. So let's do it. If you're interested in any one of these e-bikes, I've done full reviews on all of them, so feel free to check those out on the channel. And I've also done comparison videos between some of these e-bikes, so feel free to check those out as well. So this is the Velotric lineup, minus the T1 e-bike, which I'll still discuss in this video, but I just don't have it on me. So starting off with the Velotric Nomad 1, this is a great comfort fat tire e-bike. It's gonna be awesome for going over top of rough terrain and going over even smooth terrain. It's actually a nice e-bike because it's pretty powerful. It has a 750 watt rear hub motor. It has a nice curved handlebars, a nice comfortable seat here. It's going to get you a good range. I mean, all their e-bikes actually have great range, but I would categorize this as comfort, going on trails and living that nomad life. Moving on, you then have the Velotric Discover 1, and to me this e-bike is awesome for a commuter e-bike if you have to use it to get to work and back, or if you just want to take it for leisurely rides. It's going to be an awesome choice because it's very comfortable to ride, and it's actually a little bit lighter weight than the Nomad one, so it's going to be easier to handle, easier to maneuver. It also has a little bit smaller tires on it, so that's just going to be a little more nimble on the road. It comes with the front headlight. I mean, they all come with headlights and stuff, so they're all comparable in that way, but this to me would be a great commuter. The next e-bike I have is the T1 ST, and this thing is great for cycling and for fitness. And for more of like a stealth mode, because the battery is a little bit more sleek in this one, it's actually embedded into the frame here. I love the color scheme on this e-bike. It has the skinny tires to be perfect for the road to get you better mileage and just easier to pedal as well. It comes with a nice 8-speed trigger shifter right here. This one is gonna be awesome when you wanna hit the paved roads and you wanna go out cycling. You wanna use this e-bike to get the most out of it. It comes with a nice phone holder here. This e-bike also comes with the Find My app, so this is a great one. If you just want to get out cycling, get out more of a road bike and more for fitness, I'd recommend this one. Then when it comes to the T1 e-bike that's not here at the moment, it's very similar to this one, but it's actually got a little bit more technology built into it. It's a little bit smarter of an e-bike, comes with a phone app, and it has a little bit longer range on the battery life. So it's just a little bit nicer in those ways, but it's very comparable. It's still made for urban, city, riding on pavement roads. That's what they're both designed to be. And then these two e-bikes are very comparable as well. These are more utility e-bikes, and the Velotric Go is basically like a smaller version of the Velotric Packer 1. The Velotric Go has a little bit smaller tires. They have a 20-inch diameter by a 3-inch width, so they are a little bit smaller of a tire, but they're still very comfortable to ride, and it's actually a little bit more compact of an e-bike, so it's a lot easier to handle. It's nice, small, compact. It still gives you a rear rack here that has an awesome weight capacity to it, and it's going to be great for hauling things, whether you have kids, groceries, cargo, whatever you want, you can haul it in this e-bike. And then taking a look at the Velotric Packer 1, this is going to give you more out of your e-bike compared to this one because it has a larger rear rack that gives you more room to store stuff, and it has a higher weight capacity. This one is 176 pounds and this one's only 120 pounds, so it gives you more weight to have in the back seat here. You can choose to get seats on it to accommodate children, just like with these bars that kind of protect them in the feet pads, or you can get a large rear basket so you can customize it to meet your needs. It comes with this awesome little TSA travel lock box here that you can store valuables in, and you can actually lock up your what are these called? I don't know what these are called, zippers. You can lock up your zippers to go right in here. Actually, that way you can protect all your goods and store them here. Both this e-bike and the Velotric Go e-bike have the kickstands underneath that allow you to prop the bike up vertically. That way it's easy to load stuff on it. So both of these e-bikes are going to be great for utility, for hauling things, for cargo, for children. That's what these e-bikes will help you achieve. So that is the Velotric lineup. I feel like you'll be happy with any e-bike that you choose from this selection because I absolutely love riding them. I'll jump on the Velotric Nomad 1 when I want to hit gravel roads and dirt roads around my area and just have a nice, smooth, comfortable ride. But then when I hit more pavement roads or trails like that, then I'll jump on the Discover 1. When I want to go cycling or go more for pedal and exercise, then I'll jump on my T1 ST. And then when I have to haul something smaller, I choose to jump on this e-bike every time because it's just so compact and easy to handle. And then when I have two children or multiple kids here that I want to haul or more weight, then I'll definitely choose this one. So I feel like they all get used in my house actually. So they're all great e-bikes. I feel like you'll be happy with any of them. So let me know in the comments, which e-bike are you most likely to choose? So there it is. Hopefully you have a better idea now of what Velotric product is right for you. If you're interested in any of their products, again, I'll link them in the description below for you to check them out for yourself. Thank you so much, Velotric, for sponsoring. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on another one.